The Green Beret Project is a mentorship program that focuses on at-risk youth growing up in areas of concentrated poverty. We use a life-on-life mentorship process where we spend an inordinate amount of time, or a lot of time with kids in their own communities. And we do a lot of different things with them, whether it's CrossFit or basketball, to begin building the bonds to where they start developing trust with our mentors. At that point, we've kind of opened up the ability to then impart life skills into those young folks. The Green Beret Project uses the doctrinal model of U.S. Army Special Forces have used all over the world in numerous occasions. And the idea being, we would parachute Green Berets into a foreign country, and they would start to get the understanding of the lay of the land, and they would then begin to build an army, and it's a force multiplication idea. So if you think about that, what we're doing here with the Green Beret Project, we come into these areas, we begin to understand who our allies are, who's prepared to help us out, who are kind of the enemies and the detractors from these young folks, and then we start to invest in the lives of these young men and women. And we do that through numerous activities, fitness activities, work-related activities. We break bread together and have meals, and as we start to they begin to trust our mentors, then we have the ability to teach and train them various life skills. Some of it is just simple things like showing up for work on time and how to make your bed and do those kind of basics. And then we begin to graduate up to greater things of making healthy life decisions. We try to teach them nutrition, healthy living, not to use drugs, prevent unwanted pregnancies and those type things that then allow them different alternatives in life. A lot of these young folks we deal with are essentially raising themselves, and in that type of environment they really do not have hope. I think too many people think the American dream is real and alive, and where it is for most of our country. If you come into the areas of concentrated poverty, it really is a hopeless situation. And so we try to come in, make the connection with the young folks, help change the way they think and make decisions, and then begin to show them a different alternative, right? Through good role modeling, through trips to see different venues in the world outside of their neighborhood, which can be very oppressive type neighborhood. And then we begin to clear out the obstacles in their ways. A lot of times those things can be very simple, such as helping them with a college application, paying the fee to allow them to play local sports, getting their physicals done, helping them get a driver's license. Those are all seemingly very small things that most of us wouldn't think twice about, but those can be immovable objects for some of these young folks that are in these young neighborhoods or in these neighborhoods. And so the Green Beret Project, we come in, we begin to build that relationship with them. Part of the SF doctrine is we're very collaborative, so we believe everybody comes together and we find solutions, each organization bringing their strengths, and then together we find a more optimal solution for it. And it's a long-term investment we have with these young folks. We've had kids that have been in our program for almost 3 years, and where they are now is they're starting to become that next generation of leaders. So a train-the-trainer model is the idea of what we want to do. And that doesn't happen overnight. These are small steps over a long period of time, but ultimately we begin to give kids, as they grow into adults, different alternatives for their life than what they can currently see in the neighborhoods around them.